Welcome back to another episode. And today we're going to talk about the latest DC animated film feature, and that is Batman, Soul of the Dragon. Now, before we begin talking about the film itself, let's look at the special features included with this, guys. We have an interview with producer Jim Craig. We have a sneak peek at the next DC animated feature, which is Justice Society World War II, plus 2 DC Volt animated episodes. Both of them are from Batman the Animated Series. Now, again, before we get started talking about it, let's go ahead and look and see what we got here, guys. We have this nice glossy slip with some really nice artwork. That is the front. That is the back. Pop it on out. And we have the same on the inside. No different from the slip. Front, back, and we have our Blu-ray on the inside. Alright, now this film is an Elseworlds film. Basically meaning this is like an alternate version of the DC universe. You know, we've seen the Elseworlds also with Batman Gotham by Gaslight, which is, you know, I said in my DC animated feature film video that I did, that is a fantastic Elseworlds story. Now, this Elseworlds story takes place in the 1970s. And if you didn't know it was in the 70s, well, you would know just by the aesthetic of this, the way it looks. And this is, the music in this film, it's like something straight out of a 70s film. This is like any 70s crime film that you probably would have seen. The music, everything is just like that, guys. Hands down. It's not even... You'll know by the time this film starts, you will know this takes place in the 70s. And, you know, it's good. Is it great? It's not great. And it hurts, guys, to say that because I really enjoy the majority of DC animated films. But this was just, it was good. I enjoyed it. But it wasn't my favorite. I would definitely say that Gotham by Gaslight, as far as Elseworld stories go, definitely worlds better than this, in my opinion. It was not bad, though. It was still good. It was still enjoyable. It only runs about an hour and 20 minutes. It's a short film. Standard fare for DC animated films. But basically what you have is it's a different story. It's a different telling of the Batman story. And how Batman became to, you know, how he was trained. You know, how he learned all his different, you know, his special, you know, his abilities that it had, you know, as far as fighting, his martial arts, any kind of thing like that is a little bit different than what you used to with the standard, you know, Batman origin. Now, yes, his parents have still been killed in this story, but instead of being, you know, trained by like Ra's al Ghul, he is trained by this martial arts master who has also taken under his wing, you know, some other students, most notably Bronze Tiger. And, you know, he's going to try to train this group of people who have all, you know, different things that with Bronze Tiger, you know, he needs to take out. He is a very aggressive character in this film. And you see that he, you know, that's one of the things that why he wants to be trained is to control that anger and focus it on more towards, you know, doing good than just being, you know, aggressive all the time and taking out his aggression on, you know, people and everything around him. So, you know, we also have Shiva. Now, Shiva is a expert at martial arts, very much like almost like Katana, basically, and she is a master at swords. But if you take her sword away, she can also get you with one finger, guys. You'll see if you see this film, there's a sequence where she is fighting another member of this group, and she basically takes this guy out using just one finger. That is it. This guy has no chance against her. She is an expert martial arts, and like I said, it was good. It was a good film. Basically, you have, you know, parts that flash backwards and forward in this film. You know, you start with this group known as, I believe they're like a cult that is worshiping cobras, and their objective is to steal the sword that is in the possession of Shiva. And with this sword, they can bring that, open this gate. This is going to unleash this, basically like a demon that's almost like a serpent, like has a, there's snakes that come through this, through this door, through this portal. And, you'll see it in the film, guys. You don't really see the actual demon itself, but you're basically under the impression that it's probably going to resemble like a serpent, because the minions are basically like reptiles. And by stealing this group, this cult has to steal this sword. They steal the sword from Shiva, and in order to unlock this gate to unleash this demon, they need to sacrifice someone with this sword. And that's basically what this film is about. It's about Batman and his group of friends trying to get this sword back before this cult can unleash this demon. And, it goes back and forth showing, how Shiva, came into possession of the sword. And it's just good. I mean, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of Batman in this film. I mean, Batman's front and center right here, guys. And I would have liked to have seen, you see more Bruce Wayne than you do Batman in this film. But it was still a good film. Like I said, it was not the best of the DC animated films. If I was going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say probably about a good solid 7, which is pretty good. It's not bad at all. But basically what it says, and I'll read the back here, guys. It's set in the midst of the swinging 1970s. This Elseworlds adventure finds Bruce Wayne training under a master sensei. It is here that Bruce, along with other elite students, is forged in the fire of the martial arts discipline. The lifelong bond that they form will be put to the test when a deadly menace arises from their past. It will take the combined efforts of Batman and world-renowned martial artists Richard Dragon, Ben Turner, and Lady Shiva to battle the monsters of this world and beyond. That's basically a summary of what this film is. And like I said, guys, I would say a solid 7 out of 10. The animation was good. It wasn't the best that I've seen, but it was still solid animation. The action sequences were solid. It's definitely worth a pickup. So I try to pick up all the DC animated films when they come out, and I'm not disappointed that I picked this one up, guys. It was a solid pickup, and that's all I can really say about it, guys. But before I go, in my last video, I was talking about Blade on 4K, and just in case nobody was able to get that code, I noticed that it was a little bit fuzzy, in the video, making that out. But hopefully somebody can make that out now. I'll try to get a little bit closer to the camera. But that was the code for 4K. Now, if it's still there and nobody did grab it, guys, by all means, I want you guys to have the code. You guys can go ahead and redeem that and get yourself a copy of Blade 4K. All right. Put that right there. But yeah, guys, I just want to come on here, make a quick video, talk about Batman, Soul of the Dragon. It's solid. Pick it up. It's not going to blow your mind. It's not the greatest of the DC animated films, but it's still a solid 7 out of 10 in my opinion. So guys, please like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance. And guys, I will see you in another video. Have a great night. Bye.